Previously on the Marshall Rebuilt Dynasty, we won the national championship against Bill Belichick and his 23-year-old girlfriend. Coach Marshall left the team the following season, yet many unanswered questions remain for several Marshall players. Will four-star, all-world, egotistical Larry Funk finish his Marshall career in style? Will he be a first-round pick? Will five-star freshman quarterback Tyrone Anthrop be the next Marshall all-timer? Will the Marshall defensive backfield be the best it's ever been? Today, we get answers. Alright folks, welcome back to a little bit of an epilogue for the Marshall Football Rebuilt Dynasty. Obviously, we capped it off with the national championship. Finished off Ernest Suggs and other players' careers. Tony Brewer, I cried when he left. But I did want to kind of do an epilogue and kind of look at where the team is without my hand in the cookie jar. Now, I will be playing some of these games just because, I mean, it's fun and you can't really watch them play with like coach mode or anything. I do want to jump into the Ohio State game because we got some prospects that abandoned us. Jimmy Vardell, we were recruiting this man heavy. We were offering him like $100,000 deals, unlimited Tudor's biscuits, and he still chose Ohio State and looks like he's going to die as a third-string quarterback on their roster. So you get what you deserve. You didn't get redshirted. They don't care about you. They got a senior, and this sophomore, Nico Costanzo, is probably going to take over. So Jimmy, you made a mistake, buddy. You made a big mistake. Might as well call this the fucking toilet bowl. I hate these bastards more than life itself. So if you're an Ohio State fan watching, you know, sorry, but sometimes you gotta hate something in life. If you don't, then the warrior inside of you might as well be dead. But yeah, Ohio State, of course, they got like 100 billion people here. They're always a tough team, so we're gonna have to just pray that we can do things right. They're about 1 overall, 2 overall better than us, but we got some dogs out there. OSU's cornerback room isn't that fast. They have some guys that can be had. DeVito's a good player, gotta give him credit for that, but the rest of these guys, 75 man coverage, I don't know. Went ahead and simulated to the second quarter, see what we got. We're in a little bit of it. How is everybody cold? Oh yeah, because it's Ohio State. We are not in a great position, but Sizar, maybe that can heat us up a little bit.
2 seconds later.
Comes out throwing on first down.
What?
And the pass hits, picked off. 12 has been kind of
right in the backfield with Antwine. Nice play by the linebacker. 38 is an uggo number, though.
Might give them a chance to go for it on fourth down.
Just an absolute dime. Their quarterback's having a field day.
He's looking to throw it. They're trying to get to it.
Gonna be a sack. That's gonna be a cornerback blitz that actually gets through, number 7. Gotta be a nice tackle. Another TFL, 3rd and 21. If we can't shut him down on 3rd and 21, we might never be able to. They're gonna get a pass off, and he's got the speed. He's not gonna get it. It's gonna be a 4th and 1. I'd imagine they go for it here.
They'll go for it on fourth down.
Just a quick drop, and we're not prepared. Wow, our run defense has been amazing. Buck Payne gets him behind the line of scrimmage, but our big issue is we cannot cover the pass to save our lives, but that's college football in a nutshell for you. I don't even know if I'm supposed to be in coverage on somebody here. He's going to get close, but the defenses are locking down in the red zone. I consider holding them to a field goal as an absolute win. Wow, Kiki, nice return, buddy. Gonna get the running back, Quincy, wide open on that play action. Gonna get a screenplay off. They got so much speed. Gonna get it quickly to Kiki. He's so damn small. 2nd and goal, gotta spread out. Gonna have Quincy Fuse take the halfback direct snap. Offensive line did their job. We spread them out. Easy touchdown for Quincy. Great response drive after the interception. A tough environment. I don't even know who our players are. They don't have buttons above their names. It's a scary time to be alive. It's gonna be another sack, pushing them out of range. What was that shankopotamus? We need to not field the ball there, ideally. They are pressing us, which does lead me to believe they're a little bit insane. But we're going to see if we have the big enough arm. Anthrop does have a solid arm. Can he make it to Kiki? He does. Timeout. 2nd and 10. I'm just going to try to center the ball up for a field goal. If in an ideal world, just go down. Thank you, sir. Wow, I think I actually almost screwed that up. And it was dead center. Good kick. Trying to help out in coverage. That was the stupidest decision their quarterback could have made. As this would go, what the hell is going on out here? I mean, I saw that from the jump. It was a big verticals play, I think, with their tight end on a corner route. Gonna get it to the big tight ends. Bayless, does he have... Oh my goodness, this man is built like a freaking Terminator. Look how fucking tall that dude is. Joel Bayless, we did put him on the offensive line for a season just to get his abilities up. He's got a ton of good blocking. 6'5", 264 pounds, wearing Randy Moss's number. Does Tyrone have the speed? He's looking a little bit slow for my liking. Fumbles the ball almost out of the back of the end zone. He is no Ernest Suggs on the ground. Quincy Thews is going to take it in again. Easy run, great blocking up front. We're all cold. Ohio State has all the cheat codes activated. This is like Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. Get spawn on a tank in, circle, circle, L1, circle, circle, circle type shit. And they're still losing. Time really flies, man. It flies when you're not a head coach anymore. Shit just happens to you in life. You don't know what to do. I'm going to help in coverage on this guy. Should have been helping our corner because he is lost. Getting out to the running back. I got to be out here with Antoine, and I make the secure tackle. I'm proud of myself. I pressed the X button, mashed it real quick. We had to switch plays at the last second, and we should have just called a timeout. You hate to see it. And I am there with Antoine to meet him. Antoine's having one of the greatest linebacker performances in modern-day history here. Again, running has not been their best friend. That's going to be DeJuan Fournette. It's a long way to go. I'm trying to help out in coverage. That guy's going to be wide open. We're all just staring at him. He's breaking a tackle. This guy, I saw it from the jump. I tried to get out there and help, but our cornerback was helpless. Gammon, apparently faster than, Barry Allen type shit. Kiki got past him. If Tyrone has the accuracy to get done, what are you guys doing? I want to just clown on these dudes, but, they're talented. We do not want to poke the bear necessarily, but Kiki, they pressed him. The safety was single high. You're done, son. 3rd and goal. See if they can push this one in. I'm guarding the running back. We're trying my best to, and I was right in the passing lane, but I had no clue what was going on, no awareness whatsoever. They strike right back on their next drive. Jet touch pass will need the block, and Sizar fighting through the interior. Not expecting that. 4th and 10. I might be a madman for going for it. I think that was a little pass interference, but home cooking will always get you. And I'm going to get there and just throw him down like a sack of shit. Like, there was no respect to Siegel on that play. 3rd and 12. The play action took too long. It's going to be DeJuan Fournette who pushes them back. It's a 4th and 21. They are not even going to attempt a field goal. Quincy's going to get a huge gain, bounce off of a defender, just showing his power there as a senior back. Going to get it to Bayless. Got to do it. If he's wearing number 88, he's talented. And the goal for this drive is really just to get into field goal range and burn a clock. All right, big time 3rd and 2 here. If we get the first down, it could be GG's, but we're going to get it anyway, and the timeouts are going to be coming. 3rd and 6, it did not even matter. We were just setting up for a field goal, and that's going to be a win over Ohio State. That's what you get for stealing Jimmy Vardell from me. My future, not really my future, but the future of this program after I leave it. Tyrone Anthrop had a pretty solid game. Kiki got into the end zone, 5 catches. He is just a little pill bug type motherfucker. Like, he just does great things, man. He had some big catches today. Tyrone against a good opponent, almost 300 yards passing, 18 for 28, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. The interception was 100% my fault. Quincy Thews had a pretty good day, almost a 5 average, 2 touchdowns. Antoine Pettis, some big runs from the backup. Sizar had a few catches. Kiki just led the team. I couldn't get Larry Funk too involved, but maybe we will later down the line. Joel Bayless is a monster. Look at all these TFLs. Antoine, Buck Payne, and Stewart get 3, 2 for Fournette, Wren, and Browning, 1 for Brady Roy, Lennon, and Miguel. And of course we got that user lurk with the right linebacker from Youngstown, Ohio. Pass deflection, Miguel, Desmond, and Buck Payne. Alright, so it looks like during the simulations without me here as the head coach, the team is putting in work. I do not think the boys and the new coaching staff are going to get through unscathed. I feel they will lose a game. We obviously played Ohio State. I did jump into Miami. I didn't record it, but we were just dusting them with our receivers. Barely skating by Southern Miss concerns me. Cincinnati was very close, but they're a good team. A 2-point win against BYU is disgusting, but looks like UCF, we put in that work, put it on them. Sizar, look at that. Glad to see him go out his senior year in style. But West Virginia, I'd be remiss if I didn't play him when I had a chance. I hate him with everything, and unfortunately that's going to lead me to press and try to put the boot on their throat. If I was like a boxer, I'd be chasing a knockout, and then I end up getting popped. So I need to play with some composure and not freak out. Quarterback Percy Boudreaux, a lot of abilities. He's a pretty good quarterback. Receiving core is slow as dirt. I'm not concerned about any of these guys, but I hopefully would not be one to eat my own words. They do got some good abilities, though. I mean, their cornerback room is not good. This guy's got a 93-man coverage, so I'm impressed with him, but 85 speed against our receiving core, this is going to be a shit show for them. Jumping in the second quarter here, we are down 10-7. Not an ideal place. I skipped the first quarter, let the team figure it out. Going to get out here and try to help out. We do not want to go down 2 possessions. And we are going to. They hit us a slant route. We're going to have to put in some work here on the offensive end. What a throw to Joel Bayless. That's pass interference. I got to say it. We just threw it up because Larry Funk's 6'6". Gonna get it to Damian. He's got the moves to get us a first down. We are moving really fast here. Tyrone Anthrop doesn't have a lot of speed, but if he gets a block there, he might be able to just take this one in himself. He's going to do it. Not known to have a lot of speed, doesn't have that juice. He's a field general quarterback, but Tyrone Anthrop, the future of the program, is looking luxurious. In West Virginia, we're coming, you bunch of bums. Helping out in coverage, and it's going to be a sack down to the 2-yard line. They had that curl route, the slant above it. I took both those shits out. Don't think I'm here to play, Boudreaux. I will fuck your day up. They're coming out in a run-heavy look. I'm still going to have 4 DBs out here because I don't trust it. And we'll just get them to punt the ball right back. The CPU simulation was not treating us well. But I'm here, and I'm not going to allow this shit to continue. What a speed boost. Quincy Thews. Love this kid. This screenplay was set up so beautifully. Put all those guys in a blender. Keep going, Quincy. He doesn't give a shit. This man is making a protein shit out here fighting, and I love to see that fight from our guys. We hate this team, West Virginia Mountaineers. They're mid as fuck. Usually we're knocking these bums out of the top 25. How on earth he got yardage out of that is a mystery to me. Jump that route. Ooh, Marquise was almost taking that one to the hizzy. 3rd and 1, I have to believe they're going to run this ball. They are not. We got to break that up. Come on. No way this guy's strong enough. I told you, everybody, I was going to get really pressed in this game and mad about everything that doesn't go my way. I'm here. Oh, the quarterback's got it, and he throws a ground ball there into the dirt. Yeah, you better take responsibility, bum.
On 3rd down, he drops the throw.
That's going to be an interception. Marquise Watford, why would you even throw that? He has the speed to get it done. Their receiving core is not that fast. Platinum house call. What can it do for you? Running past that musket shooting bastard. That's why that shit was outlawed. That's why you don't need to be shooting with that kind of gun. That's why we go through the forest and just sneak around.
From the gun, wants to pass.
That's going to be, what are you doing? Marquise Watford is your father. This man doesn't give a shit about what you got going on in life. He's going to put you down. I don't know why they keep testing Marquise. He has grown. He is a senior. He is a leader of this team and a leader of men. Oh, Sizar, and look at the block by Damian out there. I love it, and I appreciate it. If I had to guess, Quincy Thews can get it done untouched. Simulated a little bit, second half action. Looks like we're pinned deep. Looks like they got some good block. Oh, 61. Selvia, you're a beast, man, but you held on to that a second longer. We're off to the races. 3rd and 7. We're going to try to get a stop here. Ideally, he just hit that route so clean. Defense ran straight past the fucking guy. You like how you can be inside of their player and like it still doesn't count as a tackle. You just run right past them, like Forrest Gump type shit. Like, that is so frustrating. 2-point conversion is going to be good too. We fucking bid on that one hard. Going to go to Joel Bayless underneath. You want to leave those safeties deep. 88 will do it to you. And of course I'm going to give Kiki a chance. He always will do it to you. He reminds me of Devin Moo Smith. If you're a Marshall fan, you know him from back in the 2010 plus era. I can't use too much of my memory, but he has that speed to burn. Okay, we just got cooked, and Miguel Sweet's a pretty fast corner. Where are you going, son? That's going to be a sack for somebody. Joel Bayless, man, for a big tight end for 265 pounds, he does have some movement. He feels good when he's running. Going to be Sizar. He's got so much speed. Halfback direct, can you dig it? Quincy is just drunk out there the way he was moving. This is not an easy kick. Don't know if I can, and I fucking sailed it. God damn the kicking on this game. Putasi, all I remember is Amika. Running into a brick wall, going backwards. And we force him to fumble it, and we do not recover. What are we doing out here? It's still going to be a 4th and inches. But Javante Browning gets the forced fumble. We all just end up, can't even find the damn thing, like a damn marble out there. I'm trying to help out in coverage, and how is he going to, how do you catch that with your arm? Look at his arm. How do you come down with that ball? That is some EA nonsense if I've ever seen it. Yep, you're still just holding on to it, glitching through his arm. Okay, buddy. Halfback direct going nowhere. Shut down by Brady Roy. 4th and 13. What has he got? We got zones all over the damn place. There's no way he's getting it. Short of the sticks. Bad decision. Quincy Thews. Do it to him. Quincy's going to get us to a 4th and 1 here. I want redemption on this field goal. Oh, the wind. That's why it's like that, because the wind is so far. I should have enough on this one, and the wind does take it, but that one goes in. Proud to get another attempt at that. The snap sets up the throw. And West Virginia's going to strike back. We are not out of this game yet. We'll come down to an onside kick. Got to make that one go down Otagwe. We do not need heroics. And that will take us to the end of the game. Good job, fellas. I feel like we could have put them away earlier, but they proved they were a tough out, especially at home. You're not going to just run away against a team like this. So they got some, scholarship players of their own. Good stuff by Tyrone Anthrop and crew. I think Watford deserves that. Tyrone finishes 13-22, 2 touchdowns to 2 interceptions. The interceptions are completely my fault for just being bad at life. Rushing-wise, Quincy, 17 for 72, a touchdown. Anthrop got a rushing tutty as well. Receiving-wise, Joel Bayless, big-ass target, 6'5", you can't miss him. Of course, Kiki had the big, long touchdown, and Mr. Damian Jew got a touchdown as well. I didn't see that one. TFL-wise, Buck Payne had 4, 3 of which were sacks, 2 for Fournette, 1 for Hakeem, Wren, Brady Roy, Miguel, and Nate Stewart. Interception, Marquise had the house call, 2 interceptions. Theo Isaac also got one in the sim, I think. Deflections for Wren and Stewart, and Eli Talbot got that forced fumble. Alright, so incidentally, 2 seasons later after we beat North Carolina in the national championship, they are back. Bill Belichick. Now, obviously, I'm not coaching this team, but it's good to see us get back there, and it's kind of weird. Their quarterback, who was their third stringer who had to play for him, is the player of the year. What a great man. Tyrone Anthrop finished 12th. Best QB, he was 9th. And Buck Payne finishes as the best defensive player in the country, and I'd have to agree wholeheartedly. Marquise Watford finishes as best defensive back. Quincy finishes 9th on best running back. Buck Payne, the Lombardi Award, best defensive end. And our kicker, Trevor Putasi, finishes 3rd for the Lou Groza. And Kiki wins Best Special Teams Returner, bar none, even though I didn't see any of them. All-American, somehow George Bridge, without playing. He only played in a game somehow, even though he's been out with a broken femur. He was in a game, but I think this is just a nice award for somebody who deserved it, but his career should be over, but he's only got a couple more weeks, so he might have a chance at the NFL with that 91 overall. And second-team All-American Marquise is there as well. Freshman All-American Tyrone Anthrop, well-deserved. First-team Big 12, of course, Marquise and George Bridge are there. Second-team Tyrone, Quincy, and Kiki. Miguel Sweat, the young sophomore, and our kicker. Of course, freshman Tyrone's there. Let's see if we got anybody else. Does not look like it. To end the season, it looks like we won most of our games. We did lose to Utah, 34-15. Not a great performance, but we won our Big 12 championship. UTSA in the first round. Notre Dame, we kind of got them out of there, but they were battling as per usual. Kiki out there balling against Notre Dame, 110 yards. David Parr, like I said, he used to be their third stringer. He's a beast. 93 speed. He's a mobile phenom. Receivers are pretty good. I do think with the speed in their cornerback room, we should be able to test them deep, although their man coverage is good. 95 and 88 for George Zukazis, whatever that name is. Went ahead and simulated the first quarter. We are out here getting cooked. Not playing worth a shit. We're going to have to jump in here and do something about it. Quincy following his blocks gets blasted into the freaking dirt there. Gonna get it off to Quincy on 4th and 3. We had to do it. Ballsy decision there. What are we doing, Joel? Gonna give him a chance, and he does redeem himself after just letting the ball bounce off of his face. Gonna get it to Kiki. It's 4th and inches. And Quincy Thews is going to watch his lineman set up a freaking chessboard for him and just expertly play it. Touchdown. Got to get back in this game after the CPUs decided to take a shit on themselves. He's going to get a huge sack. We bailed off and helped in coverage. That is a loss of 10. Going to be there. You're going nowhere, son. Javonte Browning just screwed your entire day's plans. And he's going down again. It's going to be one of our fat guys. That man looks like he could put away an entire buffet line. That'll be Brady Roy. Somebody just explained to me what the hell just happened on that play. Joe Bayless fumbles the ball. Sizar out of nowhere, out of the slot, just picks it up and takes it to the house. You cannot even write a story that fucked up. Running the RPO, hits a good play. It doesn't look like a fumble. They might challenge that one. And it will be coming back. I'm disappointed because that was a play I probably will never be able to pull off again. Quincy, get us that first down, son.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down.
What are we doing?
4th down, looking to throw for it.
I truly have no belief that we can do it. So we're going to just hit Kiki on a 4th and 13. Our new head coach has balls of steel going for it there on a big 4th down, saying, screw this, we are not settling for some whack-ass field goal that we can't even make anyway. Running into the pressure is absolutely asinine there from our blitz. Miguel Sweet, our corner, is going to do it to him. North Carolina is deciding to just kind of go into halftime. They might try to pass it here. I don't know. 3rd and 12. They're running the clock down, assuming that we won't get the ball back. I'm trying to get out here and help. We just got to make a secure tackle, and we'll call a timeout here to pile on some more points if possible. Going to get it to our running back, Quincy, and he has the speed to get the job done. They were in horrible position. A quick dump off, and Quincy Thews outschools Bill Belichick. They had a bad coverage. We got to watch a replay of that one. So we were running a bit of a corners play. I switched everybody around. Sizar came over to the far side. I saw they had nobody pressed up really quick. This was either going to Bayless or it was going to Quincy. And really quick, I saw that guy blitzing. Didn't think he would have time enough to make a play, which he did not. The safety doesn't have the speed to cover up with Quincy. And it's academic from that point.
Allow him to make that defense take. Are they going to run?
Oh my goodness, this screenplay worked better than I ever even thought. Quincy is having the best day of his life receiving. I'm going to believe in Larry Funk, the safety bit inside. You, North Carolina, Tar Heels. They are just not a matchup with us defensively. They can't keep up with our speed. I have built for this team an entirely fast receiving core. I mean, it's Tyreek Hill's out there, it's Chris Johnson's out there from the running back position, and Larry Funk finishing up his senior year with a huge catch in the national championship.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Here's a shot toward the right sideline.
Sizar bailing us out of a 3rd and 30 is absolutely insane. He was our first 4-star recruit in school history. Well, not school history, because I'm sure we've had him over the years. I remember Jaquan Yulee was one. But in terms of my regime, Tyrone Anthrop as a field general quarterback, the way he sees the game as a young freshman is absolutely astonishing. Just a road grading unit. Quincy is having a field day. And we'll even let Jalen Maggio from Kentucky, the backup running back, been a good backup for us, been a good team morale kind of player. He doesn't see the field a ton, but he's going to get himself a tutty to pretty much wrap this game up. North Carolina we've scored 35 unanswered points. And that is going to seal the game. And that will officially do it. North Carolina 0 for 2 in national championships against us. I don't know, we are like their kryptonite basically, and I put on the all black with the 75 anniversary helmets. Just I felt like it was the right decision, and David Parra cannot avenge his team. They just don't have the cornerback depth to get the job done. Our offense is lethal at this juncture of the rebuild. Tyrone finishes 16 of 26 for 3 touchdowns, 300 yards on the dot, no interceptions. Quincy with 94 yards and a touchdown on the ground. Sizar had a pretty good game for us. Really, all the receivers did. Quincy had 3 catches, 94 yards, and a touchdown. Kiki gets a touchdown. Larry Funk gets one. To end his senior year, I love to see it. Even Maggio, a 3rd-string running back, a senior. Glad we got that for him in the national championship. TFLs, we had like 1 billion. I mean, just go down the entire list here. Good to see Nate Stewart get one, also a sack, his last game. Marquise, last game for him too. That's sad to see him go on. Taking a look at the season stats, obviously they're pretty inflated due to our run in the playoffs, but 4,600 yards, 46 touchdowns, 9 interceptions for Tyrone Anthrop. Quincy has 1,100 yards, 11 touchdowns. Receiving-wise, all our receivers did very well. We almost had 3 at 1,000. Kiki had 1,300 yards and 15 touchdowns. Sizar had 1,000 out of the slot, 11 touchdowns. Larry Funk finishes the year very well. Not 1,000 yards, but 932 yards and 12 touchdowns. Damian did pretty good out of that 4 spot. Marquise Watford finishes with 11 interceptions his senior year. That has to be some kind of record. But Bradley Lennon gets 3, 2 for Sweet and Antoine. Theo Isaac and Hakeem, our safeties, each get 1. Deflections, Miguel and Desmond. Just an entire list of greatness. Sack leader Buck Payne with 20 on the year. He is just that quick jump and that duress. I knew he was good as soon as he came into the team as a linebacker. We switched him to defensive end immediately. He's still got 1 more year to go. And he caused 2 forced fumbles on the year. Senior Quincy, a lot of his yards came at the end of his career, but 17 touchdowns overall, 1,500 yards. I mean, you can't be ashamed as a running back who didn't get to play too much till the end of your career, and that's how you finish. I'm really proud of him. Larry Funk, this one brings a tear to your eye. I remember bringing him in, just 3,700 yards in his career, 41 touchdowns. Amazing. Marquise Watford finishes with 21 interceptions in his entire 4-year career. The luscious locks really made that number 13 mean something. I'm proud of him. And very last but not least, draft results. Larry Funk gets into that first round, 92 overall player. Had a rough patch in the beginning of his career. We had to bench him because he thought he was king shit. He ran this campus as a 4-star recruit, and he's got frosted tips, and his hair is very nice, so we had to kind of humble him a little bit, and now he's ready for the league. Quincy Thews goes pretty high. I thought Tony Brewer was a better running back than him, but Quincy, with that mustache, that thing can power you to anything. He's a 2nd-round pick. I hope he has a good career. George Bridge is going to be drafted in the 2nd round by somebody. He should have a few more weeks before he's ready to go, but I'm glad to see his football career is not over. They looked past his injury and that he's going to get a chance in the NFL. A Huntington, West Virginia native, that's all you can ask for. Marquise Watford started his career rough. I did not know he was going to turn into this kind of player. He's going to get drafted in the 3rd round. And Sizar, our first 4-star recruit in my tenure, with his man bun doing good things, he gets drafted in the 6th round, so I'm hoping he sticks on a roster. He was a really good slot receiver for us, and I wish him the best.